हम डिस्कस कर रहे हैं आपकी सेहत विद ज़ोहा मतीन और आप किस तरीके से अपने फिटनेस और न्यूट्रिशन को बेहतर समझ सकते हैं, ये हम आपको बताने के लिए आए हैं। अब हम जा रहे हैं अपने 20वें मिथ की तरफ। हमने काफ़ी मिथ्स बस्ट किए हैं और ये है कि क्या ब्रेकफास्ट हमारे दिन का सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट मील है?
It depends. So I'm a big fan of breakfast because it's shown that it can increase your metabolism for the rest of the day when you have breakfast. It sets your body on the right pace, on the right tone.
Yeah.
So I believe for most people breakfast is a good option. And it doesn't mean that first thing in the morning आप उठ के breakfast खाएं. अगर आपको आपकी भूख नहीं है सुबह में, you can wait 1 hour, 2 hours, and then जब आपको थोड़ी सी भूख लगेगी, then you can have breakfast. However, at the same time, a lot of people do intermittent fast, and that also can work well if the overall day में आपकी diet की quality अच्छी है, that can still be good for you.
And so, in your opinion, what is like a very healthy breakfast, a champion's breakfast?
I think eggs are really good.
Eggs, yeah.
High protein eggs are known as nature's multivitamin.
Yeah.
They have choline in them. They're really
Yes.
good for women who are trying to get pregnant.
Okay. Okay.
And who have thyroid issues. So the
Thyroid
selenium, the choline in egg yolk is really good. And बहुत सारी nutrients egg yolk में होती हैं. So egg white का भी ले लें अगर omelette या eggs are really good for breakfast. उसके साथ maybe a bit of fruit, maybe some toast, etc. That can be
Yum,
good.
yum. I feel like eating an egg now, Zoha. You've like really hyped it up for me. I'm hungry now. All right. So best morning routine ritual according to you? What is the best morning routine ritual?
According to the science, and sometimes I do this myself, is that आपको पानी पीना चाहिए first thing. एक तो आपकी body dehydrate होती है जब आप उठते हैं, so it's good to drink some water and rehydrate your body after a full night's rest. After that, you're supposed to get some sunlight exposure in your eyes. That actually helps your melatonin production. It helps you sleep better at night if you can expose your eyes to some sunlight, even if it's for 5 minutes. Not directly looking at the sun, लेकिन अगर आप outdoor balcony में अपने चले जाएं just to see the sun, that really helps. And you can have some, like you mentioned earlier, lemon water if you want something hydrating. And a good breakfast after some time is also
Of course,
good.
for sure.
And some stretches.
Some stretches really help, right?
For blood flow to the brain.
You know, in fact, before you came, I was just telling people, and I really love that when you wake up a little early, then you control the narrative of your day.
Agreed.
When you wake up late, then the day controls you.
Agreed. जब आप सुबह उठते हैं और rush में होते हैं ना, इतने stress
आप पूरा दिन rush में रहते हैं.
असली में, और जब आप बस 10 minutes पहले उठ जाएं, थोड़ा stretch कर लें, breathing, little journaling.
Anything, literally pray, just sit quietly with your cup of tea and look at crows outside your window.
इसके लिए
That is meditation.
That's true. और इसके लिए early सोना पड़ता है.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. अब तो, you know, I think life has become so busy, so हम वैसे ही जल्दी सो जाते हैं, right?
Yes.
And you know, I think we should really discuss what to do before sleeping as well, कि अच्छी नींद आए. So let's hear that too from you.
So an interesting thing is, I actually did a video recently on my Instagram on nutrition tips for better sleep.
Better sleep, yeah. Oh my God, yes, I saw it. I think I even liked it day before yesterday, was it?
Yes. So for better sleep, it's recommended कि आप बिल्कुल सोने से पहले अपना पूरा डिनर नहीं खाएं. बहुत लोग होते हैं रात के 10-11 बजे बड़ा सा डिनर करते हैं और फिर वहीं कहीं सो जाते हैं. You know, so it's not good for health. It can disrupt your sleep. It's better अगर आप 2-3 hours before bedtime अपना proper dinner करें. लेकिन अगर आपको भूख लग रही है before bed, let's say आपने early dinner किया और फिर रात के 12 बज गए, you haven't slept, there are certain foods and snacks that can promote better sleep and you're allowed to have them. So let's say अगर handful of nuts ले लिया या glass of milk ले लिया, these are tryptophan containing foods. Tryptophan एक amino acid होता है that helps our serotonin and melatonin production. इससे आपको better sleep मिलती है.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Interesting
so
stuff.
have that before bed and avoid caffeine, right? तो caffeine, बहुत लोग चाय रात को पीते हैं. It affects some people, it doesn't affect some people. लेकिन generally advised है कि आप late afternoon तक आपका last caffeinated beverage ho.
So tell me something, like at night before sleeping, there are a lot of people who have chamomile tea as well, and they have green tea as well. Is that okay?
Chamomile tea is very good, and a few other ones. So chamomile hai, peppermint, these are really good for your sleep. Green tea has a little bit of caffeine.
Caffeine, it does, yeah.
It has a little bit of
I'm
caffeine.
very fond of green tea. I just feel like it dehydrates me.
Acha. Decaf green tea bhi hai. So there's decaffeinated green
Just might as well have chamomile.
That's true.
Yeah? Okay, cool. Thank you for this amazing routine for how to sleep well and how to actually wake up in a good mood as well. Very nice. Acha, is eating healthy too expensive?
It can be made affordable. It's not necessarily too expensive. बहुत लोग सोचते हैं बहुत ही महंगा होगा to eat healthy. हमें fancy products. Yeah, you don't necessarily need the fancy products. Even from inexpensive products, आप वही nutrition ले सकते हैं. तो हमारे local flax seeds होते हैं. लोग कहते हैं chia seed, but flaxseed हमारी अलसी होती है, that is just as healthy as chia seed. So आप if you can find the local seasonal produce जो हमारी city हमारी country में मिलते हैं वो आप अपनी diet में include करें, you can get the same benefits.
How amazing. And we actually did a very cool show yesterday about flax seeds as well, and different kind of seeds, उनकी क्या nutritional value है. And guys, I can't stress enough on how healthy it is for you to do it. In fact, you should check out Zoha's Instagram page as well. You'll find some amazing recipes that she has made as well. और आप उन recipes से सीख के या तो inspire होंगे या बना लेंगे और you know, it'll be good for you, for your health. अच्छा, should everyone follow a gluten-free diet?
False. No, okay. Everyone should not follow a gluten-free diet. एक time पे या अभी भी बहुत craze था कि oh gluten-free is better for your health. लेकिन only people medically who have a gluten intolerance or celiac disease, which is 1% of the population, they should entirely avoid gluten. और gluten क्या होता है? Gluten होता है in wheat, barley and rye. एक protein component होता है wheat, barley, rye में. So that is something that people who have gluten intolerance need to avoid. Everybody else can generally tolerate gluten, but some people feel sensitive to it. That's a whole different topic.
Yeah, they do. I've seen a lot of people avoiding it. There's specific menus for it as well. Is canola oil toxic?
No. Surprisingly, there's a lot of internet videos and things these days that talk about कि canola oil नहीं use करना चाहिए. It's very toxic, but this is not true. Even in my university studies and afterwards, we know that canola oil is actually healthy oil. It's heart healthy. It has a good ratio of omega-3 to 6 fatty acids. So it is a healthy oil, though people...
So why does it give a bad rep?
I don't know.
Wow,
I think people have really... Sometimes people on the internet really catch on to something and really run with it. For the views, for the clicks, for the likes. So guys, please, overall, my audience se bolna chahungi कि please make sure that you are following people who are giving you the true advice, you know, like qualified log ho, koi bhi random influencer nahi ho, but someone who is qualified will give you good advice.
A nutritionist or a professional healthcare coach or someone like that. Right. Are foods with whole grain or multigrain on the label always healthy? True or false?
Not necessarily. So it can say multigrain or whole wheat on the label, but there can be a lot of other additives, preservatives, chemicals in processed foods. So it's not necessarily the most healthy. It's good to read the ingredients label and be educated on how to read an ingredients label.
Yeah, and I think हमें ये भी एक segment करना चाहिए कि you know how to read in a label. So what are one of the short things that we should watch out for कि अगर nutrition label में ये चीज़ लिखी हुई तो हमें नहीं करनी?
So if the first 3 ingredients in the nutrition label, sometimes nutrition label has like 10 ingredients, 20, especially on a processed foods, the first 1, 2, 3 ingredients should not be fat, sugar or salt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you look for that and you see maybe whole wheat as one of the first 3 ingredients is probably a healthy choice.
Healthy choice. All right, cool. That works. That works. Is it okay to eat whatever you want as long as you're exercising? Yes or no?
False, because your diet quality really impacts your overall health. आप exercise करें, but you cannot outrun an unhealthy diet when it comes to your health. All your organs need nutrients every single day. Your hormone health, all kinds of your components of health need specific vitamins, minerals, etc. So even if you exercise, you're not going to be able to get those.
Get those. I get it. I get it. Lovely. Sounds great. So, you know, I think, you know, we've pretty much covered everything, Zoha, and I think we've done a pretty good job with respect to how much we have managed to, you know, break down today and understand today, from labels to a whole bunch of things. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Right? Thank you so much for sharing your insights with us, right? It's always a pleasure to have you and speak to you and talk to you and see what you've turned into. Amazing.